Every dog deserves a chance at a happy, healthy life, but for Petey, that chance almost never came. Petey was found in Anderson County struggling with severe health issues that had gone undiagnosed for far too long. He was weak, in pain, and losing hope. Without treatment, his future was uncertain.
Petey came from deplorable living conditions where he was attached to a 5-foot heavy chain. The shelter was minimal, a broken down, rotting doghouse with no grass, no shade, no straw. In addition to being malnourished and covered in ticks and fleas, Petey tested positive for heartworms, a condition which is life-threatening if not treated appropriately.
Petey had a condition that required immediate medical interventions.
Hi, I'm Dr. Valunas. I am one of the doctors at Clinton Animal Hospital. I've been here for probably almost 20 years. We work closely with ACRF at times for many different cases. Petey came in from bad circumstances. He had been outside, he'd been neglected, he didn't have enough food, so he was malnourished. He also wasn't on flea preventatives or any kind of heartworm treatment, so he had a lot of things going on when he first came into the clinic.
When Petey came in, he was in rough shape, but we knew that with the right treatment and care, we could turn things around for him.
Well, we're definitely concerned about intestinal worms. Also, they can get heartworms if you don't keep them on heartworm preventative. In this area, it is a very big risk because mosquitoes are what spread it, and there's mosquitoes everywhere here. Also, they can get skin conditions. They can suffer from a lot of other diseases because their immune system is down, so they can end up with upper respiratory infections, cuts, wounds from not being kept clean, all of those sorts of things. We did a heartworm test. We also did a very good physical exam, and we did an intestinal worm check to make sure that he didn't have any intestinal worms. The heartworm test did come up positive, so we knew at that point we were going to have to deal with heartworm treatment at that time. The biggest challenges are to make sure that first they don't already have heart disease or issues with their lungs. Both of those are possible. In Petey's case, he looked pretty good as far as that went. Then it's making sure that they stay quiet after the treatment, because if they do not stay quiet after the treatment, again, they can end up with issues in their lungs, and that can be life-threatening at that time. It's a long process initially to treat him. There's usually 3 months leading up to the treatment with the different medications. Then we again do the 1 injection. Then they have to be kept quiet for a month. Then they get 2 more injections, and they have to be kept quiet for another 1 to 3 months. After that, they basically just stay on the heartworm preventative, and most of the dogs do really well as long as they haven't already had heart damage at that point. It's great to see them doing so much better, be happier, have some weight on them, their coats look better, and they're doing better with the heartworms and everything, so it's definitely fulfilling. ACRF is currently taking care of Petey, and they are taking care of his treatment. He is doing very well, but he is in need of a foster and able to be adopted, which he does need a new home. He's a wonderful boy, very sweet and loving. If you would be able to help, please contact ACRF. Thank you.
With your donations, we can provide medical care, shelter, and love to animals like Petey. Join us in making a difference.